Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Blue Falcon TCG with REY Droid's friends Nabat Village. I'm gonna not pronounce that correct ever. But anyways, if you want a fun budget deck that's absolutely annoying, swarm the field, proc some coordinate stuff, use Babu to make thick droids hit actually hard, and then some good synergy with REY, and you get experience tokens. Great. This list is I would say inspired by the Sabine list that topped or won the PQ using the Nabat Village and the Babu and all the small droids for the early game and then curved into a heavy space. The only difference is I like Jedis and I thought it'd be kind of thematic and fun to just play REY and droids. I had a brain fart for a second and realized that I could have attacked over, but yeah, because Truth only reduces attack, not HP. So we're able to trade up, which is nice. Babu is kind of strong, kind of sneaky. People are, starting to get keen on it and clearing it out for the most part. But we got the Plo Koon, which is so nice, coming out early. Well, not early, just coming out. And then a little bit of restore action with the cannon. There is better 4-drops. I just thought Cannon Yars was kind of good. And then we just go ahead and trade out, keeping the Anakin off the mind, keeping the Han Swallow off the board. Go ahead and place a Poe, and I'm gonna Plo into the Poe. It just feels so good. And then we're just such in a great spot right now. We got the restore. We're good. We're gonna slowly get some chip damage. They I don't know why they used the Ogdo Bogdo, but that's okay. We're just gonna Babu trade up, and we're not even gonna touch the Ogdo. Little fish boy don't need anything. As long as I have any damage, we're gonna be solid, and we're in a very dominating position. But we're gonna drop our Luke onto theirs and just call it. Realistically, I don't think they're going to come back even from where we are in this game, just amount of restore, board presence in general, and they ended up scooping. So now we're playing into some off meta, playing into that Doc Afra, which I thought was such a cool concept, and I really wish we had some more recursion before rotation hits. Doc Afra is fantastic. But the Nabat Village is just kind of, we want to see it just a guarantee hitting our droids early so we can start building some experience tokens on them. And they're all 1-drops for the most part, minus C3PO. Because, we got to have some sort of value engine in this. It just feels good. Okay, hey, I want to keep that on there. Cool. Or we can cycle through our deck, which is really always, kind of what we enjoy the most. They're going to go ahead and no good to me deadly R2, so it kind of takes away the value engine. And I think the worst droid we do play is Chopper. The card is great, but there is some instances that it comes up and it just feels amazing. And you're like, take that, nerd. Especially into Doc Afra, where they're extremely event heavy. So it's just like your standard blue shell villainy where it's just lots of spot removal, a lot of it just. Luckily, they didn't see a lot, which is great for me, terrible for them. So that was a little resourcing on my part. I probably should have held the cannon just in case it cleared it. It is a 4-drop, and it does curve out with the 1-drops really well. But we do have the Waylay plus a 2 1-drop, so I think we're in a really solid spot here. The one thing I have been enjoying with REY over, let's say Obi-Wan, the next experience token generator for heroism, is that it doesn't require the force, which is great. I think the force requirement is fine and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just at the end of the day, I just feel like that is another resource that we have to have in order for us to get value off of our leader, which it's fine, and I think it's balanced, but it does get annoying. You see, we're decided at this point that we have such a wide presence. We're just going to go ahead and resource away the Luke Skywalker. And, you know, we have the C-3PO now, so we got the guaranteed value engine. And being able just to hard play the 3PO is going to be really great for us. Even if we're playing through the Vigilances, we have so much chip damage that it just doesn't feel like bad in any way. So we're going to deploy Rey swing, give experience token to Chopper hit, and we're just going to play call 3, get that other coordinate. We're going to take the world. We got it all. We honestly I decided to hold it. There's really no point. 6 resources. We cap out at 7 with Luke. I never really find a way to really need it too much. The outmaneuver does hurt, and I was like, that kind of sucks a little bit. But we're coming up on the 8 resource, and if I was this Doc Afro player, I probably would have flipped and grabbed something that's going to guarantee board control and presence. But again, the blue shell villainy thing, I don't know. They probably already have Super Laser Blast in hand, and that they're not really worried about clearing it. So we're just gonna go Chopper first, which if it did mill an event, we go ahead and lock down a resource, which I think probably secured us the game, just for the fact that we came on the 8 resource turn. They outmaneuvered to keep themselves safe, which usually means they have some sort of board wipe or a way to clear it out. And the Chopper mill is nuts. We really, Cannon and Chopper just milling out the world with this deck. They're going to play another Vigilance, dropping down to 25. It doesn't do anything, to be honest. We just feel good. Make that C-3PO. So we got a real solid wide board state, and it just feels great. This is such a fun budget deck to play. I think the most expensive things you're going to be picking up are your Luke Skywalkers and Jedi lightsabers. Anakin and Luke. I think those 6 cards make up almost the entirety of the value of the deck. So we are playing 3 and 3. But it is just fun. Moving into game 3, now we're playing into another meta deck, which is really nice. And we hit the impossible, not seeing a turn 1 play, even with Nabat Village. So, variants do exist, and it does happen. But, calmer heads will prevail. We're going to work our way to it. And we got ourselves our first little droid. She comes in shielded, which is so nice, because Migs may feel annoying. But they're one of the face, which is really cool. Power of the Dark Side out early. Gotta love that card. I hate it. Or this isn't call 1. We get a safe bet. We got it. We got the R2. The R2 free 2 right here at this point. And then they got the Tarkin out. So there's no reason to experience token the C-3PO. Like I said, value-wise, they're just going to continue trying to ping us out to limit our board presence. We don't really need a surprise strike right now. We're in, I wouldn't say a healthy board state, but we're not in a good spot. So we're gonna give that R2 an extra attack, which is so cool, and it has Saboteur, so it can sneak around the Kylo Ren come out, and they're gonna play another upgrade on Migs, and it's just perfect for us to coordinate and take that. Give the experience token over to the ship, so kind of split it around. That way it's just not as easily cleared. Open fire range still sure, but they'll use a majority of their resources for that. And we kind of curved ourselves into I wouldn't say a solid spot, but we are in a healthy position. I thought this was an interesting play. I really thought about this for a second, how am I going to out this? Because I want to make sure I want to waste as little resources as possible in order to clear out the Anakin and give myself value, but I don't want to waylay and present more value for them in the future. But with R2 being a 0, Rey's ability does proc on it, which is super funny. And I did notice that they have the Fallen Lightsaber in the discard along with the shoot first. So this line I decided to do, it can bite me in the butt. because Fallen Lightsaber off of the Kylo on an attack, they could clear the board. Well, the whole ground side of things. But as soon as they played something, I knew that I was in a very healthy spot and that wasn't going to happen. At least they weren't going to, one phase clear the board. They used 4-star clear the REY. I think that was what they had to do. And they're going to, honestly, I think I should have cleared out the Plo Koon here, but I just kind of went against it. But we're going to Hotshot Blast, potentially. No, we're going to Migs and take it back. And then now we're Hotshot Blasting and swinging. Put the Baboob on bottom, and then pass. Got another Hotshot, which is, we feel it's so great. Now this is why Kylo Ren is so scary, because it is flipping on the 8 resource turn, and it's going to present, I think it's like 15 damage with the Sith Holocron. It's 14. Did 14 damage, which is insane, especially with the shoot first just coming out. Being able to do a 14 damage swing just sneaks around. Just one of the, I don't even know why I opened up chat, but we're gonna do a little bit of BMing here, because I just wanted to clear the Kylo like they cleared my leader, because it is REY and friends at the end of the day, and us friends stick together before we get the win. Something to take away with this list is that it's honestly fun. There's way better ways to make the deck and help it perform a lot better. It's just at the end of the day, what do you want to do with it? You can sub out some of the spot removal cards, play a 3rd Waylay. I think Anakin Skywalker can go down to 2, and you can play 1 Obi-Wan or Mandalorian to give more experience to it, more shield tokens, and heal the smaller units. If you're looking for more synergy, you can play some of the other smuggle stuff. It's just the end of the day, like I was looking for some thematic, just some decent spot removal. Anakin plays both. Obi's a little bit more of a defensive card. And we kind of cap out most of the time at 7 to 8 resources. Nothing really more than that, just because how small everything is. And at the end of the day, this is kind of an aggressive REY aggro swing wide deck. Get a lot of chip damage early and then really pivot into our late game stuff, which is just the Anakins and Luke's. Plo Koon being able to hit for a 6/6 pretty consistently does add a lot of value to this deck. But remember, guys, we're not bad at the game. We just got to shuffle better, stay safe, and have a great week.